Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're an old subscriber of mine, thank you for coming back. So today's video is probably going to be one of my favorites because I love fashion, and anytime I get to talk about clothes, handbags, shoes, accessories, all that stuff, I am all in. So today's video, I kind of wanted to put together something that will be helpful for different body types. So, well, I'm really just going to talk about two body types. So if you were a little bit on the thick and heavy side, how a certain outfit might look on you, and if you were a little bit on the thin and slender side, how a certain outfit might look on you. And let me apologize now if I offend anybody by saying thick and heavy or thin and small. But I just think those are just the two easiest words for me to try to use right now. And I apologize in advance if I am speaking too fast. It's just the African in me. I'm trying to kind of process everything together as I'm talking about it. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about, since we are still in the wintertime, blazer dresses. I love blazer dresses, y'all. So I am just going to show you two type of blazer dresses. Like if you were a little bit on the thick and heavy side, how a certain blazer dress might look on you. And if you are on the thin side, what blazer dress will look perfect for your body type. So right here, the first one I'm going to talk about, if I can get it off the damn thing, right here. Now if you were a little bit on the thick and curvy or heavy side, you want to get a blazer dress like this with the buttons to the side. Because according to me, anything with buttons, especially if you are on the thick and heavy side, it's going to pull you in. You know, that's what buttons are meant to do, to kind of just, you know, bring everything in, pull everything together. So if you were on the thick and heavy side, you do not want to get a blazer dress with buttons that are in the middle, because it's just going to suck you in and pull you in the middle and kind of show the flaws, like areas that you probably want to cover up, like maybe your stomach and stuff like that. So you do not want to get a blazer dress with a whole bunch of buttons that's just going down, because it's going to pull you in right in the middle. So a blazer dress with the buttons to the side would look perfect if you were a little bit on the thick and heavy side. And if you were on the thin side, thin and petite side, a blazer dress like this would look perfect for you, because it has all these buttons going down. It's going to kind of give the illusion that you have curves. It's going to pull you in. So if you are a little bit small, a blazer dress like this would work perfect for you. Alright, and next thing that I'm going to talk about will be sweater dresses. We all love sweater dresses. They are fun. You can wear them with thigh-high boots, ankle boots, flat heels, whatever. You kind of just make it your own. But if you are on the thick and heavy side, you by all means want to avoid, according to Jay, you want to avoid sweater dresses with that stretchy fabric, that stretchy material. So something like this you want to avoid, because this is not going to cover up any flaws that you're trying to hide. So if you're trying to hide your stomach or cover up your stomach, this, I'm sorry girl, it's not going to help you, because it's really stretchy, really tight. So all it's going to do is just kind of show more of that flaw. So now if you are on the thin and petite side, a sweater dress like this, a stretchy sweater dress like this will look good on you, because it's going to kind of give you a little bit of curves and, you know, show off certain areas of your body, like maybe the booty or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's going to give you curves. Now if you are on the thick and heavy side, alright sis, this right here, this is your best friend. Like this is going to look really cute on you, because it's really loose. It's, you know, it's not going to grab you around your stomach. It's not going to grab you around your arms. So you can still get away with wearing a sweater dress in the wintertime if you were a little bit on the heavy side. Just don't get something that's too tight for your body. You know, this, you can still make it look cute. You can add a belt to this and wear it with some thigh-high boots, ankle boots, you know, army type boots or whatever, and it's going to look amazing on you. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to talk about, you know, if you were a little bit on the heavy side, things that you want to try to avoid, anything with a whole bunch of patterns or lines, because it's going to give you dimension, and it's going to just make you look, it's going to give the illusion that you're larger than you really are. So dimension and items with patterns and lines and things like that, if you want the heavy side, you want to try to avoid. because you don't want to give the illusion that you're bigger than you really are. So if in the wintertime, you know, like you got New Year's coming up, or you got that Christmas party you want to go to, and you want to wear a really cute sequin dress, you want to try to avoid something like this if you are on the heavy side. This right here, we got too much going on. You got a whole bunch of lines and pattern, and this with the horizontal lines going across, it's gonna add depth and dimension to your body. Like, it's just gonna make you look heavy than you really are, because all these lines, you know, it's meant to give the illusion of weight because it's going down, so it's kind of pulling everything down. And if you on the thick and heavy side and you were to wear something like this, it's gonna make you look larger than you really are. Now if you want the thick and heavy side, something like this will look cute. It's just, you know, it's a cute sequin dress, but you don't have too much going on. You don't have those horizontal lines that are gonna give you it's gonna add volume to your body. So something like this will look cute on you for that Christmas party you got coming up, or that New Year's Eve party that you got to go to. Something like this will look perfect. Alright, now next, my favorite, blazers. I love blazers because I just think they're so versatile. You can wear them with jeans, skirts, you know, anything. You can play around with a blazer. Now if you were on the thick and heavy side, hold on y'all, let me move this to the side. Now if you were on the thick and heavy side, a blazer like this, no buttons, you know, this is loose, it's not gonna grab you or pull you in. It's gonna look amazing on you. It's gonna flatter your body. Now if you want the thin side, of course you can get away with wearing either one of these, but a blazer like this, like the tailored blazer, like the menswear type blazer, if you want on the petite and thin side, will look really great. And it has the buttons right there. You know, sometimes it has more than one button, but anything with buttons that's going to kind of pull you in and give you shape, if you want the thin side, would look amazing on you. Because, you know, if you were a little bit on the heavy side, what you want to try to avoid in the wintertime are clothing with a whole bunch of fabric or garment. So if you wanted to wear a puffy jacket in the wintertime and you were on the heavy side, you can still wear you know, puffy jacket. Just try to get one where the waist is kind of pulled in a little bit, you know. So they have the puffy jackets with the belts around the waist, so you can still get away with wearing a puffy jacket in the wintertime. Just try to get one that kind of shows a little bit of your curves instead of just making you look like a big rectangle, you know what I'm saying? So for example, like in the wintertime, if you're on the heavy side and you wanted to wear a skirt, a long flowy skirt, you still can. Just don't wear something like this, like a skirt with all this extra material, and especially one that goes all the way down to your ankles, because it's just gonna give the illusion that you're really big, and that's what you're trying to avoid. Clothes that make you look bigger than you really are, or clothes that add extra weight to your body. So if you wanted to wear a skirt, something like this would look good on you if you were on the thick and heavy side. This right here, you know, it has all these pleated lines going down, and it's loose. You know, it's not gonna grab you in the wrong places and show the flaws that you're trying to cover, and it definitely doesn't have all that extra fabric or extra material that the green skirt did. So something like this would work perfect or look good on you if you were on the heavy side. Alright, and then the last thing that I'm going to talk about, and hopefully this advice will be helpful to you: shirt dresses. If you wanted to wear a shirt dress in the wintertime and you are a little bit on the heavy side, again, you want to try to avoid the shirt dresses with the buttons and the patterns and stuff, because again, it's going to give the illusion that you're larger than you really are. So a shirt dress like this in the wintertime, you know, it's perfect if you were a little bit on the heavy side. This is loose, you know, it's not gonna grab you around your arms, your stomach, or anything like that. A shirt dress like that, or a shirt dress that is like literally like a shirt dress where it's just loose and free, And you know, even though this has the lines, but it has the vertical lines, straight lines going down instead of the horizontal lines, so it's not going to add that depth and dimension that gives the illusion that you're really big. And then this is what you want to try to avoid. You know, this would look cute if you were thin and small. You know, you can get away with the dress that has all these buttons and designs and stuff like that. But if you were heavy, something like this you would want to avoid with all these buttons and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. If I think of anything else, I'll probably try to do a follow-up video to this one. But I'm thinking about doing another video in the summertime where I show you the different outfits that you can wear if you were a little bit thin and heavy, and then if you were small and thin. I hope this video was helpful to you. So according to me, hopefully these tips and ideas would work for you, and you can get your wardrobe, you know, together for the winter time. And I'll see you guys in my next video.